What's up, guys? Back with another Fair Shake review. I know I'm in the car, you'd think it's a reaction, but it's a review. And we talking about the Free Nationals debut album, self-titled, so Free Nationals. And I was looking forward to this for a while, and I'm a little late to finally listening to it and reviewing it. But hey, here we are, and I just gotta tell you, oh my gosh, it's like listening to a blast from the past, but modernized, and it is amazing. I tell you, when it comes to, because if you don't know, Free Nationals is the band that Anderson .Paak plays with, and are like co-producers with a lot of his music, especially like the bigger projects such as Malibu and as well, goodness gracious, a couple of songs on Oxnard, stuff on Venice, and also Ventura. But yeah, so it's like the group of musicians that Anderson .Paak has just surrounded himself with, and they have their own material now to release with this project. And so being that they are a band, and not many of them do a lot of vocals, there's a lot of guest features on here, even though Callum does do some singing on the project, and Anderson .Paak does make a appearance on here as well. But yo, this junk really does sound like modernized, like soul funk music, man. Like, they really are able to capture that feel, that sound, and make it perfect for today's time. Like, I was telling some people before that, yo, if you liked kind of like Awaken My Love, and like some of like the later Mac Miller stuff, like this, like funk soul feel that he has is something that they have, is something that Free Nationals captures perfectly on this project. And throughout, you just get a lot of really good love songs throughout, like Beauty in Essex with Sir singing all over that junk. On Sight is real funky, and oh my gosh, I love what JID was able to do on that as well. Shibby is really nice, and then Apartment is like a fun little departure from the love songs, because not every single song does have to do with love, because there are a few ones that are kind of separate from that. Apartment being one of them, just kind of like talking about being downtown and the apartment, and it really does give off that kind of in the city vibe that I really love. But Gidget with Anderson is really dope. Renee is really great. Time with a posthumous release of Mac Miller's verse on there is just beautiful, along with Caliucci's singing her soul out. Oh man, so good. You get and then like Eternal Light, it happens to be another song that doesn't necessarily have to do with love. That one just kind of, you know, about the green and the feeling it gives you. But the other songs that don't necessarily have to do with love on here, that I don't necessarily enjoy, happen to be the other rap songs, which is Cut Me a Break and The Rivington. Like, I love the feel of this whole album, because everything is super connected. They flow into each other really well. The only things that really stand out, that just like feel like kinks in the roller coaster ride that is this project, is Cut Me a Break and The Rivington, because they're way more brag rappy than anything, or like get into some really street hood stories, talking about trapping and stuff a little bit in The Rivington. Like even though they fit the sound of the song, it doesn't fit the album to me. Like, the Riverton just sounds kind of like the Griselda members kind of going on their Ghostface Killer tip. But in the course of the album, like, the stuff that you hear, you're just like, yo, yeah, it's true, you could do this gritty street type of junk here on these kind of beats, but with so much of the album being focused around kind of that real throwback sound, it just kind of feels wrong. And then even with Cut Me a Break with T.I. is like killing it. Like, the song itself is fine, but in the context of the album, it just feels out of place. Like, it's just like, yeah, it's good, but why did they put it on this? And that's really my only issues with this project. And Lester Diamond happens to be the only song that really just lets the band be the band, and it's a nice musical piece as well. But throughout, the whole thing is really, really great throwback soul. Like, really make you feel like you listen to some new age, like Earth, Wind and Fire, Marvin Gaye like stuff. Parliament a little bit in some sections too. It's like good, man. And if it wasn't for those two songs, I'd say it's a perfect project. But yeah, really, really looking forward to what the Free Nationals do next, because this was definitely a very, very strong debut. Finally, them putting out a project is just the band, the musicians throwing themselves out there in the forefront is amazing, and I digs it. So yeah, tell me what your thoughts are down below. I'd really be interested to know. But that's it from me. Much love, peace, threes.